Hey, 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 welcome back. Welcome back to the Psychic Soul Healer channel. My name is Laura. If you're new to the channel, I'm going to do a general message for the collective. Know that energy is fluid, rules can be reversed. Just interpret the message as it best resonates with you. Also know on this channel and all my channels, I like to dive deep within the reading. So I look at everything, but we take more time to look at the spiritual blocks, the shadows, and see how they play out as karmic themes to help you understand why the person is doing what they're doing, why you're attracting this person into your life. What is the whole spiritual significance? We want to know that so that we can stop the karmic looping. Karmic looping is just when we continue to live the same karmic theme over and over and over again, whether we in the same relationship or a different relationship. We want to be able to quantum jump into a reality that is more in alignment with who we are today, not with the wounds of our past. Now, anything of any importance, a relevance to the channel you can find in the description box, including the word in the video. You'll need that if you want to enter into winning free reading with me. You'll also have to like the video and subscribe to the channel. My shadow healing coaching program, which is also life coaching and inner child healing. It's done with my Oracle system, the Psychic Soul Healer Oracle system, the shadow healing part. And it's very interactive because we do it within a group. I have hundreds of PDF files that we do shadow healing coaching exercises, and we also do the healing modalities to help you actually reverse the effects of trauma, which a lot of times when we go through traumatic experiences, now we have anxiety, now we have depression, now we have some addiction, so this group is here to help support you on your journey. I also offer one-on-one coaching. I will be launching that. It's in the middle of June, maybe the end of June. Someone should reach out to you guys if you're on my channel and have subscribed. All right. Um, let's see what the word of the video is. Everything, by the way, again, like I said, is in that description box. Website link, social media links, etc., etc. Okay. I've been trying to post up more posts for you guys on healing. I hope that you guys are enjoying them. All right, let's see what the word of the video is. It's exquisiteness. It's exquisiteness. We've been getting that one lately. Let's pull two more from a different deck. It's not uncommon to hold the same type of energy for a few days or a few weeks. We get stuck in a consciousness. This one actually happens to be a good one where I feel like someone is looking at you and they see like you're so different from everybody that they've ever even met. And it's mainly because you're really a genuine person. Most people don't say what they mean what they say. You're someone that always says what you mean and always tries to do what you say. You're someone of ethics, but you're also someone that marches to your own drum, per se. So, like, you don't care what other people think. I feel like you have a creative type of job, or you do something within the community that no one really does. It's someone that shows that you're kind, something that like really shows your character. And understand, I feel like you kind of get a lot of crap for it. Like when you because you trigger people and you don't realize it because I feel like you're someone that's really humble, but people see you as so different and so unique and so that it triggers them because they want that energy. And so you find yourself alone a lot of times because you don't want to be in competition with anyone. You just kind of want to focus on what it is that you're doing. And I feel as if somebody is watching you from afar and they're really like comparing you to the people that they dated, comparing you to everything. And the thing is, I don't feel like this person gave you time. No, like I feel like if anything, they stayed away from you because they didn't want to hear it. I feel like they never really gave you time. I feel like they never really knew you. They wanted to treat you the way that they wanted to treat you. They never really wanted to be transparent, really form an intimate, close connection. This person like wanted to keep it surface, so they never really knew you. And I feel like they also had a lot of options at a time. And so this person is actually hostile, but they're hostile because I feel like they felt you're hostile a lot and they didn't care. And the thing is, they never chose to take the time to like get to know you. So they judged you. And they judged you in a way where I feel like they just weren't respectful. They didn't honor you. And so now this person's in a place of being hostile because I feel like you're making this person look at you differently. And this person usually isn't wrong with what they perceive, and that they were so wrong with you. It's like because you're so different. And I believe you're getting a lot of attention because you are different. And like I said, it triggers a lot of people because there's people that want the spotlight for themselves, and you're not trying to get the spotlight. You're really an authentic person doing what you love, and to a point that you'll isolate in order to do it. This person like you just got tired of like the abuse. So you had enough of the abuse, like, and that's I'm not really going to give you the time, the energy. I'm going to treat you less than who you really are. I have a perception of who I perceive you are. That's the way I'm going to treat you. And this person, like, I think that they withdrew from you and they were hoping to trigger you. But what actually happened is that once this person showed you who they were, that they withdrew from you, you actually withdrew from them. You will like, I already see who you are right away. Like you play games. And so what this person tried to do was judge you, saying like, "Oh, you have a lot of demands," or "Oh, you're so serious." "Oh, you're so like, why are you always working?" Like always judging you on what you did to try to like chip away your self-esteem, like trying to make you question who you are, where really no one could do that to you. I feel like you triggered this person because you're someone that really is living your truth. You're someone that's true. This person was not in that energy at all. They were in player energy. They weren't looking at any type of true connection or even looking at the type of person that you are. They didn't weren't interested in getting to know. It's like they felt again the genuine of you. So this person didn't really want to be with someone that was going to be genuine either, because they weren't looking for an intimate, real, true intimacy is based on trust. They weren't looking to build that. They were looking to have it, again, a lower type of intimacy where here for a good time, not a long time. So any time that you displayed any sort of personality to this person, they would judge you, they would make you question it, they would downplay it, they would laugh at it, they would undermine it. So again, where you're like, okay, you judge the type of person that I am. You're not consistent, you withdraw. So it's intimate manipulation, trying to make me question myself, trying to make me undervalue myself. And then when you treat me bad and I call you out on it, you don't apologize. Again, instead you downplay it. You again judge my reaction to the abuse. And you're still connected to someone from your past. It's like because the loyalty is there. It's like the loyalty, you may not love that person, but that person has drilled it into your head that you need to be loyal to them. And if for those of you that have children, well, then there's other excuses of why this person is a lot more loyal to you than they would be able to be to you, and that's the thing. You don't want to be in competition. Again, where this person's giving more to like a past lover, someone that they were with before, and then they're going to make you question you and beat down your self-esteem while they're giving to somebody else. But it's their way of trying to keep you stuck. And that would work if you didn't know who you are. it's again like where I feel like there, you just said again that you feel like there was an emotional connection between you and your ex. Now we have this twice. Okay. So it's like you're still holding on to someone else and you're expecting me to sit here and wait for you while you supposedly figure it out. But what is there to figure out? That you're more concerned about that person's well-being. The loyalty is going to somebody else. And so you treat me badly while the person that you're still connected to doesn't treat you well because they don't let you move on with your life, but they're not giving you anything either. But here it is, you're going to show this loyalty. And that's because they didn't treat that person well. So now that person has the power to guilt them and to shame them. But nevertheless, your person loves to be avoided. They didn't want to give to the person that they were with when they were actually with them. They were giving you half-assed attention. They're giving you any type of attention. They're not giving that person attention. Now they want to hold on to you, but they don't want to give you attention because guess what? They feel bad for that person. But the whole time that they were with that person, they didn't feel bad for that person. So it's like, no. It's like it's again trying to make you undervalue yourself. Again, to like you're forgotten about, your needs are forgotten about, that you're not a real person, that you're not deserving of the same loyalty, the same treatment. And and this person is creating that as a clear message to you. That's what it was like to be in a connection with you. So that's why they're like seeing now that, oh, well, maybe they didn't really treat you with the best energy, that maybe that's the reason why now you're distant because they want to act like a martyr to somebody else. Again, the whole time knowing that you have expectations for them. So when you confronted them, this person acted all insecure, when it comes to this person, that old person that they were connected to, their past lover. But when it comes to you, they're going to be self-righteous. They're going to act angry. But the truth of the matter is, this person is lost. They want you to stay in a place of like denial by staying dutiful to them while they're not really going to give you anything. They're just going to be rebellious and act like, again, they could take it or leave it. The whole time knowing that they want you to be consumed by their energy and push you into a place of submission, even if it means that you're sad. They're going to be inconsistent because, hey, they got to worry about that past person. They're not worried about you. So it doesn't matter whether or not they're doing it because of guilt. Understand, guilt and love a lot of times gets very confused. What you know is that they didn't give you enough time for them to even feel guilty about you because they're still holding on to someone from the past. And that is probably what that past person wants. They want to irritate you, but it's really up to your person. And so your person doesn't want to let go of that person from the past. So they're like, well, maybe I can have both. Not caring about you. Never once. Trying to deceive you. Creating trouble. And all because this person doesn't really want to know. So what they do, they don't really know what they want. They want to hold on to this person from the past, but they want to be with you. And they don't care that it's again emotionally weary for you and whoever they are from the past, because no one wants to be with someone that wants to be with multiple people, because again, it leaves everyone empty because this person's full of secrets. But there's a part of them that has a big ego and feels that they're superior. So they know you're a good person, so they can pretend that again, they need help. But really, they don't need any help. They don't need a savior. They're too busy being a savior and a martyr for somebody else. And because they care more about what that looks like. And you can sit there and wait. And that's why you said enough of the abuse. I see exactly what you're doing. You're trying to, there is no choice between me and someone else. I am the only choice. And that's why you disconnected. And now this person, hey, now they're not happy with their choice. Otherwise, they wouldn't be like all of a sudden looking back your way. So all of a sudden they're looking back your way. Why are they looking back your way all of a sudden? That card doesn't even belong in here, but we'll take it 50-50. That might mean something. It's again, they're praying that you'll come back after everything that's happened between us. They worry that you won't. They already know that you're not going to give them a second chance. They already know. But there's part of them that's like, maybe because we had such a strong connection, maybe they can talk their way out. Maybe they can strategize. Maybe they can fix it. But I feel like they already know down deep inside that they pushed this too far and that you're really not interested. It's again, as twin flames, we are here to ascend and help others to do the same. So maybe again, this is a twin flame connection where it's very triggering. I feel like you just don't want to be concerned with this person now. And that's because it's like you don't want anything to disrupt your peace. And what you see is that this person plays so many fucking games. And understand, twin flame journey is very challenging. That person is going to play games, but I don't really feel like you're looking to give up your power. It's like you already walked away from this person once. You already walked away from this person once. They have a past life connection. Memories are resurfacing. So again, they know who you are. They always knew who you were. That's why they have a hard time letting go of you. That's why they put you in like a third party, like you're in competition with somebody else. It's like you don't know that you're in competition, but this person is holding on to a past person. So they have this strong connection and they try to have their cake and eat it too. It's like is what you know, and they thought that you were going to tolerate it. You didn't tolerate it. The same divine energy flows in each of us. This energy is a catalyst to our reunion. So it's again, I feel like this person feels like you're their twin flame and that their heart is opening and they're coming back to you regardless. It's like I said, I know that this person knows that they made the wrong mistake, but the bottom line is they still fucking made the mistake. And now they're just thinking, well, maybe I can talk my way out of this. It's like after giving you absolutely nothing. Yeah, I don't think so. There are messages being exchanged through music and movies. Listen carefully. So I feel like this person is sorry. I feel like they're so sorry, but it's again, our love will manifest through the union of heart and mind, expanding these areas. So again, all we see is twin flame energy, almost like this person destroyed the connection and now they're like realizing they chose the wrong thing. They're not happy. They want to come back. It's like, but I feel like this person doesn't really even know what they want because they didn't give you any time, so they don't know who you are. There's a twin flame connection. So there was a very strong soul bond, but this person still chose to do the wrong thing. And so it's almost like they don't want to miss their opportunity. They're looking to come back. One of us is sad or angry and is creating an energetic match. Yeah, see, like they can feel like you are not happy. They know that you don't want to have anything to do with them anymore. They know it. And so now it's almost like, well, now I'm going to come back. And I have a problem with because now I'm gonna like fuck with your emotions more and try and keep you stuck because it's all about what I want. It's not about what you want. I feel like you detach from this person and now this person's pissed off in a way because they were so sure that they were going to be with you and that they didn't have to give a fucking thing. So now all of a sudden they want to come back and be like, oh, so it's again, this person definitely is accessing past life and is helping them to understand things with a new perspective, which is how they treated you. It's all been about them, them doing whatever the fuck they want. And in that, they didn't give you anything. So this person has been grounded all their life, so it's hard for them to understand the spiritual element, but they know that it exists. It's like they've tried to walk away from this connection. They can't because it's had such a spiritual connection and you do get punished because of it. They'd long ago shut down those parts of them that wanted love, romance, and intimacy, but you make them long for those things again, which again, that's why they're connected to someone that they feel obligated to, they feel guilted to. So they're giving the loyalty because this person has decided again after that person who makes them feel like a piece of shit because again they're being loyal to that person, well, that they were never going to get into another connection again. So the thing is with you, they can't help it. So this is why they treated you badly. So again, this person's ego is fragile to criticism and rejection. And so that's why they don't come towards you because they know that they didn't treat you right. They never thought that they were going to have these feelings. It's again, we incarnated together to clear specific patterns from our ancestor bloodline. So this person feels like it's a really hard connection. There are subconscious fears affecting our ability to attract love and abundance. The universe is helping us make them conscious so we can easily attract what we want, including each other. So again, we're seeing very twin flame connection, very difficult one. This person needs to learn not to listen to other people, to trust themselves and to know the truth. And so do you. But I feel like I said, this person's going to really have to win you over. And maybe again, that's the energy that it would take because this person was so in their ego that they really had to destroy this connection in order to like work their way back into your life because you would never take this person back. They're going to have to put in so much time and effort, and it's because this person's inner child was wounded when their parents couldn't respond to them. So they reacted from that wound with you. And so you're like, I don't give a fuck. It's like you still did. They don't feel deserving of you, and it affects them. It affects their way they self sabotage the connection. So I feel like there's a part of you that's like, please contact me. I may not respond, but knowing you care opens my heart. Like this person wants you to make them feel comfortable, and I feel like you're not doing anything for them. You're not. It's like you're like, if you're a real twin flame, you're gonna figure it out. And if you're not, then you won't. And I don't really care anymore because they pushed you to a point that you're like, I have more to lose by staying connected to you because you showed me absolutely nothing. And you showed me that you were okay treating me badly. You have wounds that you never addressed. I feel like you're saying to this person is it's time for you to address them. Time for you to address them. Like that's your karma. You don't get to treat me that bad. And this person knows it. That's why they're going to try and come back at like the last second. It's again impulsive, like they've been holding themselves back. They've been procrastinating, but they're going to come to you. They're going to be impulsive. I don't think you're going to take this person back, though. And that's the thing. Or if you're going to take them back, you're not going to take them back very easily. You're going to make them work for it. I'm telling you. It's like there's a part of this person that yeah, they like it's again, there's a part of this person that's willing to like really like reinvent this connection. There's a part of this person that like, you know, but there's a part of this person that like I feel like you're like gonna take this person back to see whether they can win you over, and what you're gonna see is like you're going to feel like it's an optical illusion. You're going to feel like, again, this person's going to come in and they're going to cause problems in your life. That's what you feel like. That's what you're like. I feel like try to take this person back, but you just see red flags. It's again, they're aggressive. There's a part of this person that's angry that you've walked away. And though, yes, they see that you're a good catch, there's a part of this person that's still in their ego that really need healing. They shut down those aspects of love a long time ago. And I just feel like what it is that you're going to say, you're still not healed enough. It's like there's going to be something that this person does where you're going to try to give them a chance in the beginning For some, like some will, and that doesn't mean like date this person, but be a friend, talk to this person again. But there's going to be something that they do that makes you feel like, no, I already see that you would be problem in my life, and you don't want anything to disrupt your peace. That came out before, it's coming out now. That's why you disconnected from this person. You see that they're not capable. They may have feelings for you. There's a past life deep connection, but they didn't want to honor it when they should have honored it. So once they get you, what you know is, hey, they didn't really work for it. And so, they don't know you. They don't know how to treat you. So they'll try to mold to what you want, but relationships are something that happen over time. And so this person didn't want to give the time. And that's why you're going to give this person a little bit of time and you're going to say, this is not what I want. You're someone that creates problems because it's the drama. You're not healed. So we say, why did you attract this person into your life? Since you're a mirror of whom what comes into your life. Well, discipline, card number one, we look at the inner child wound cards because, again, it's that energetic imprint that happens when we go through a traumatic experience. And so, trauma, when we have trauma, we are too much in our emotions, we are too much in survival mode. So, we are not disciplined enough to actually create ourselves, to grow a talent, to grow a hobby, to do something, but we're not there. So, Spirit says that's number one because you were neglected emotionally, psychologically, spiritually, and every other way. So again, someone robbed you of your joy. So anytime that you got really interested in something, it's like there was no follow through. So your parents didn't take you. They didn't cheer you on. They didn't, if anything, they squashed it. It's like it became a bother. So if you played soccer, let's just say, it would be, oh, now I have to take you to soccer practice. Now I have to, and half the time you wouldn't go unless somebody would pick you up, unless another parent did. So you were never consistent. And so again, it wasn't, your parent didn't care whether it brought you joy, whether it brought happiness. It didn't, it's again, it's those elements that as children we need to grow in order for us to really flourish in whatever it is that we're going to do. But in the beginning, it takes the support of parents. So if a parent isn't supportive and they're not consistent and they're not, then the child usually isn't consistent. It's the foundation, is how much support do you get? How much nurturing do you get? If you have lazy parents that don't do anything well, and is it all about the parent? Yes, because understand it's your parents that teach you good habits, bad habits. So what this is how family karma is passed down. It's like that we get our habits, we get our behaviorisms. Sometimes do grow up and say, oh, my parent had, let's just say, bad teeth. And it's because they never flossed. So I watched them go in for so many cavities and so many of this. So I became like really like proactive in my teeth. Like you do have like people that were traumatized by whatever their parent went through. And they said, I don't want to live that way. And they, try to overcompensate by making sure. But we find our balance through not overcompensating by just being grounded and feeding our own passions and hobbies and interests. And then a path unfolds, not by trying to become something, but just by becoming it. It's about learning how to go with the flow of life. Like life is a dance, right? And so it's about learning how to work around difficult people and that we don't have control over the environment. We only have control over ourselves. So we really have to be grounded. And because then we're seeing signs and synchronicities from the universe we again intuitively can feel that rhythm and we're guided to doing the right things for ourselves, and we're disciplined where we're consistent. Understand support doesn't just come from your parents, it comes from God up in heaven, the universe, which is God, which brings you everything what you need to support you on your journey. And so it's a faith walk. You have to start in a place of saying, I don't really believe it, but your action will show that you at least believe it a mustard's worth. Understand everyone starts with, I don't really know what I'm doing, but an unfoldment process happens. And that's, you know, all about playing. And so all about going out and playing again, because again, like it said, if every time you joined something, but there wasn't support, there wasn't follow through, it was like your joy was stripped away, where spirit says, well, we should never really grow out of being a child. We should always continue to invest in things that are going to teach us and grow us, and things that we're passionate about, things that are going to inspire us, things that are going to stir up our soul and trigger ideas where we can invent new realities for ourselves by, feeding those aspects, giving time to it. Where spirit says you didn't need to be connected to someone that gave nothing, because that's what this person thought. They thought, I'm not going to give anything. You're going to give everything. And what it is that what they see that that's not going to happen. Now they're not happy because you showed them a different reality of what's going to happen. So that's very triggering for this person because they were more superior. This is what they thought. Where spirit says you can't control people in your environment that want to perceive that they're more superior. It's again, if they feel the need to actually think that they're not, because no one really needs to feel superior. When you are superior, there's just a walk in the way that you live your life, is where you're putting your time, your energy, your focus, your money, is what's growing. What are you growing in your life? Is it your family? Is it your time? Is it your business? What is it? And so, again, playing, we have to do that. That heals that second chakra, which is all about how we perceive ourselves, our unique individuality. Who we perceive that we are is how we can go with the flow of life. It's how, even when the life is turbulent, we can still go with the flow of life because our attention is on, again, what it is that we love, on something that we're joyous about. We have to reparent ourselves. Just because we didn't have that support doesn't mean that we can't now start to discipline ourselves again. And that's by being consistent. That's by, again, being consistent, and understand people may see you as being rebellious. You have to do what is best for you, because understand, at the end of the day, everybody wants to do what's best for them. So it's not about being selfish. It's about living in alignment with spiritual law, which is what's best for everyone. But understand, when people are used to giving you nothing, if you actually stand up for yourself and say, hey, this is what you need to give. Well, now it's going to be too much because I'm used to giving you nothing. I was expecting to give you nothing. So, the universe will always do what's fair, but not everyone's going to think that it's fair. It's not about that. It's about being true to yourself and say that people are going to see that it's rebellious, but it's not rebellious. It's just rebellious to them. And just continue to put your energy into, again, whatever it is that you're trying to create. Again, that's more of creative energy. So it's a hobby, it's an interest, it's a passion. It doesn't mean that you're making money with it right now, but understand, if you need money and you're really interactive in what you're trying to grow and create, then eventually the money will come, because the universe knows what you need to, and is going to bring you those things to support you. So it's not going to say, well, I expect you to do this and to do it for free. It's loving yourself means taking what's yours and not all the time asking, because we can't get up and ask for greatness all the time, because people would have a problem with that now, wouldn't they? Because, hey, that would make them have to perceive that you're someone that they perceive that you weren't. Again, their self-image relies on their reality of what they perceive of you. But it's again, that's their perception is just that. It's their perception. Sorry about that. So again, you're a mirror of who and what comes into your life. So we understand why we attracted that person. But if we're not giving time and energy to that person, how can we transmute that negative energy? Because being connected to someone that plays a lot of games, and this had the opportunity to be a twin flame connection. This person knows that. They went against that because of their intimacy issue. They destroyed the connection. So obviously, as much passion and love, there's got to be some animosity there because they chose to jerk the connection around and treat you badly. So Spirit says that energy just doesn't go away. That person created trauma. So again, how are you going to embody a new consciousness? And Spirit says, well, first, it's about having unshakable faith, trust fully in yourself and your path and the universe. It's all about growing resilience and perseverance. That faith is a bridge that connects you to what you sow, to what you reap. So again, you have to have the vision of what you want, and you have to know that the universe knows what you want and will bring you that person or that opportunity in divine time. That delays are not denials. A lot of times it means that you're getting more than what you thought, bigger blessings. So again, stand in your faith. It's about busting the chains, release the limiting beliefs that no longer serve you to free yourself. Again, you are worthy, that you are love. Become the expression of love now, embody that new consciousness. And that's how you embody a new consciousness. That's how you, again, bust those limiting beliefs. And so you can flow with grace and understand that we're not in control of what goes on in our environment. We're always going to attract people that get jealous, that are haters, that feel like you shouldn't have, that, in their mind, their reality. But the truth of the matter is, you can't control them. You can control yourself. Flow with grace, and you can do that if you're in a high vibration of doing what you love. Surrounding yourself with people that are going to emotionally give you back. That's your armor. Again, no one can penetrate that and understand. People are going to hate that so much because, they want to affect you. They want to affect you emotionally, and they can't. No one can stop you. Only you stop you by allowing insignificant people that want to seem superior, affect you. When you hold to the vibration, well, people know it and eventually they get tired, so they just ignore you. They're like, oh, I don't want to deal with it because, they can't affect you. If they were making you cry, they would be sitting there watching you like a movie. You being happy, well, again, it gets tiresome. And eventually they hold on to such anger and resentment and that they begin to turn that energy. It's like drinking the poison themselves. So you don't have to do anything, just rise above. Again, see beyond your immediate fears to get more insight, elevate your perception by seeing people for really who they are, and understand that hurt people, and that just because people may want a certain reality from you doesn't mean that that's the reality that you have to live, that you get to choose the reality that you live by surrounding yourself with people and situations and experiences that are going to again keep you uplifted. And that's why this person again is seeing you as someone different, because most people again react, most people get crushed, and what this person sees is like, you got away, you dodged a bullet, and you dodged a bullet, they know you dodged a bullet, and they're kind of annoyed with that because guess what, they're still in that uncomfortable energy. Hurt people, they're not happy. For them to actually get triggered by this type of soul connection means that they need to do a lot of healing. So we lend end off with I am the light. And Spirit says, always have hope, no matter the ordeal. Have faith in a better future. Turn darkness into light. Open your heart to others and to God, and be spiritually strong. Draw light to you and shine with all your being. Understand that there is no separation from you and your creator, you and the energy of love, except for, again, those experiences that were traumatic that make us perceive that we're not good enough, that there's, again, that we need something outside of ourselves, that we don't have enough. Spirit says you're perfect just the way that you are. And understand there will be always people that get triggered by your exquisiteness. And that's because they wish they held that energy. And so it's about you embodying that energy and not letting anyone affect you. And that means to continuously focus on what it is that you're trying to create right now. And Spirit will do the rest. I'm going to leave that there. You let me know how you resonated with this one, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.